This is the way Nick went down the escalator. And why is there a projection onto the Tropicana Tower? Del hangs out with some vloggers at the volcano while eating tacos and gambling. Candy and Christina do a dry run at Dry Bar and Sephora for the wedding. But what does the makeup look like? The slot gypsies went to Rampart Casino and baby girl got a major win on Emperor's slot machine. For Vegas Best Ideas, Thursday was the first vlog without Gord, although he did make a cameo from Canada. And Tamara did send an emergency signal to Gord, but why? Michelle got an Encore chip for her collection, but they are the same as the Win chips, so she returned it. Kenzo also made an impromptu cameo. If the coin show moves to Vegas, Jason wants to live on Buffalo Drive. And they do very well with the Game of Thrones at Cosmo. They also get recognized for the first time on the flight to Vegas. Nikki and Claire with a nice view at Bellagio. Claire gets something from her close friend Tiffany before having a cigar at the Mayfair Supper Club. Vlogger, vlogging, a vlogger, vlogging, a vlogger, vlogging. Chrissy goes to dinner to celebrate Joe's birthday. At Cut, you can get an 8-ounce steak and an old-fashioned for about $745 before tax and tip. Or that would be $1,500 for a Valentine's Day dinner date. Sides are extra, and yes, it's Wagyu. Team Claire is torn about their last day at the Mirage. Bridger is not really a fan of tall bridges. Matt goes to Handalay Bay for some play. Bridger's next trip this spring might be under the radar, just him and the camera, like it was a few years ago. Mark says that Fremont Friday was packed and loud, but sometimes it is dark. Cinnamon says that the tram from Excalibur to Mandalay Bay only runs from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sin also talks about getting hit on by a younger man. Scott and Justin spend 24 hours in Vegas. A fairly easy editing trick, but still a very cool intro by the trooper. Ken spends Christmas Day at Resorts World with Joe and Michelle. Michelle goes down a side street downtown and discovers several places, including Hog and Heifers and Triple George Grill.
Come get the best of the USA. Come out and play the American way. The stars by night, the sun by day. It's the American way to play. Las Vegas in every way. It's the American way to play.
Jason checks out the renovations at the Fremont Hotel. Ace with some My Vegas free play strategy. Michelle was a chaperone for Nick and Joe when they did their 9-drink challenge on Fremont Street, and this is the way Nick went down the escalator. Jay checks out the best food at Allegiant Stadium and gets a tour of Fuku Burger by Colin Fukunaga. Joe says goodbye to a friend who is leaving Vegas, and John has some words of wisdom. Steve gives 10 tips on stretching your slot play. Jacob discusses 6 things that might make or break 2022. On Tuesday, Rick discovered that the Tropicana was doing some video projection on the club tower. This was practice for a world record attempt on Saturday night to have the largest screen used for a Madden football video game. Anthony announced that he is starting a second channel soon that will be about his job as a courier driver in Vegas. Vegas NOLA Man goes over the basics of My Vegas slots. Ace quit playing win slots, but should you? Chrissy and Tamara did some painting, but who did which painting? Norma explains her monthly expenses, and for the first time, she shows off her room. Jeff talks about the Bally's rebranding to the Horseshoe. Cinnamon gets a $10 tattoo downtown. Erica does a 360-degree tour of Cosmo. Explore Vegas talks about 7 romantic places to propose. Sean and Mark with their weekly news show. Jason with a guide to adult entertainment. Jordan has the 15 best tips for first-timers. J&K with their news of the week, including how many times Oyo has changed names. It's more than 3 times. Alan compares all 3 zip lines. Magnitude goes to the Lunar New Year celebration at Aria. John's Part 3 of Vegas Basics is a verbal map and information on the strip layout. Melissa and Enrique have made over 100 trips to Vegas, and they give tips on planning a trip. Magnitude also went to the Lunar New Year parade on Fremont Street. Ty LV went to several Chinese New Year celebrations. Chris and Catherine compare Pizza Rock and Evil Pie. The Wizard of Odds talks about 10 mistakes people make playing slots, like playing slots at the Vegas airport, which have the tightest slots possible. Jacob names the best places to watch the Super Bowl. Ruby does 5 things she has never done before, including pictures with the Feather Girls. Jason goes over the news for February.
This reminds me of your pool, sir.
Yeah, if I only had one statue. I'll have that one, lightly seared.
Garçon!
You know what? I think I'm gonna get this one.
I don't think this is for sale.
What?
He looks a little cold.
No, he's fine. Get the car.
Which one, sir?
I always wanted a tattoo, and now I got one.
My turn.
Yeah.
Here is the list of active Vegas vloggers with at least 100 subs. Having watched every one of them multiple times, I don't think there are any 2 vloggers that are alike. Everyone has different content, different personalities, or different perspectives on Vegas. And I like something about every single one of them. Check out a vlogger you haven't watched before. Here are the vlogger events this year. There is no chance of rain this week. And here are the monthly averages for Vegas.